There's big news in the shipping business. Now there's a shipper that confirms your packages were received. A shipper that uses digital scanners, lets you check on delivery by phone or internet, and can save you up to 65% over 2-day services. Which one is it?
The U.S. Postal Service.
Introducing delivery confirmation for priority mail. So, now what's your priority?
Why do I have Aflac insurance on top of my regular health insurance? Because he has his mother's eyes. Because I still have to teach him to whistle. And because Aflac helps cover what other insurance doesn't. If I'm injured, Aflac even provides cash to help pay bills. So why do I have Aflac? Did I mention he has his mother's eyes? Aflac supplemental insurance. Without it, no insurance is complete.
How'd it go? He had to drill. I got 2 fillings.
Then I will have 2 fillings.
But Mia, I just examined your teeth. They're perfect.
I will have 2 fillings.
I will have 2 fillings. I will have 2 fillings.
I will have 2 fillings.
Oh, dammi una casa dove il buffalo gira, dove I cervi stanno a giocar. Non si sentano mai una brutta parola e il cielo non fa oscuro mai.
Lincoln Navigator.
Campagna dove I cervi stanno a giocare.
NBC's coverage of Wimbledon continues Friday at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, with both ladies and gentlemen's action, plus nightly updates at 11:35 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, all concluding with breakfast at Wimbledon, Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. The Championships, Wimbledon on NBC.
Players like Mary Pierce have the world on a string. You know why? Because Ray Gooden here, in this shop of galley slaves, I guess you'd call it. They're all pulling madly for the players. Stringing all around the room. And Ray, this is Mary Pierce's racket, I understand.
Mary Pierce's racket.
But go ahead with what you're doing. Right. What are you doing?
Well, we're actually putting the strings through. We have to go over and under, alternately on the cross strings.
Yeah.
And then we tension.
Parfait.
There you go.
Okay, well, you and I string a racket.
Let's go. Well, we've got a machine here which has 4 side supports, 4 V supports, head and throat.
Now, press it down here.
That's right.
All right.
Put it back out again.
Okay, this shouldn't take more than 5 hours. How many rackets will your firm string during Wimbledon, roughly?
We will string 2,000 rackets plus.
Ray Gooden. And you know what his theme song is, of course. I'll string along with you.
Hi, I'm here for Tisha.
Girls, your date is here.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure.
I'll call you guys.
Wherever we are, it's together. Yeah.
Do you need fast allergy relief? Then you need the power of Zyrtec. Prescription Zyrtec starts working fast and lasts 24 hours. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. To learn more about Zyrtec, ask your doctor or pharmacist. So when you need fast allergy relief, remember the power of Zyrtec.
Whoa! Hey, I've got bugs everywhere.
You need Ortho Bug Be Gone. Kills virtually all types of harmful outdoor bugs. Guaranteed.
Beautiful. That Bug Be Gone really works.
Got bugs? Leave it to Ortho.
I'm gonna miss these glamorous sales calls. most powerful custom on the planet. 6 cylinders. 6 carbs. 1,520 cc's. Only one motorcycle in the world can cruise like this. The Valkyrie from Honda. During custom finance days, get 5.9 APR on new Valkyries.
We go more places than any airline in the world. Rising is global.
July 10th and 11th, join NBC Sports for golf's greatest senior championship. The legendary Arnold Palmer, defending champion Hale Irwin, Chichi Rodriguez, Raymond Floyd, and more. The U.S. Senior Open, July 10th and 11th on NBC.
It's another beautiful day.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Don't lose it to seasonal allergies. Take control.
And don't it feel good?
Talk to your doctor about Claritin. Just one Claritin tablet daily brings you 24 hours of non-drowsy relief from seasonal allergy symptoms. Claritin has a low occurrence of side effects such as headache, drowsiness, fatigue, and dry mouth, similar to sugar pills.
Walking on sunshine.
Don't lose a single day. Take clear control. Take Claritin.
Where will you be when the millennium turns? Your dreams change. So have we. Now Dean Witter and Morgan Stanley have joined to provide a world of investment advice on a personal level. The world will change, but at Morgan Stanley Dean Witter, we will always measure success, one investor at a time.
In a situation like this, there are certain things you could use. Sometimes the thing needed most is really quite simple. To find it, 4 out of 5 of the world's largest companies turn to CompuWare. What do you need most? CompuWare, people and software for business applications.
Imagine feeling this kind of fitness in your skin. Introducing Noxzema Skin Fitness Face Wash. With stimulating microbe beads, it actively draws out impurities so your skin feels cleansed, toned, alive. This is new Noxzema Skin Fitness Face Wash. Feel fitness within every inch of your skin.
CNBC announces an expanded business center. Now 1 full hour with Ron Insana and Sue Herrera. Watched around the world by CEOs, CFOs, and anyone serious about making money. CNBC's expanded business center. The final word from Wall Street.
Each year, USA Today polls television advertisers about the new fall season. This year, advertisers selected one show as the clear winner above the rest, calling it this fall's best new show. That show is The West Wing, Wednesdays this fall on NBC.
I trust my pharmacist. He knows medicine, and he knows me. So when he recommended Percogesic for my headache, I listened. He said Percogesic is unlike any other pain reliever, and it works.
It's simple. I trust my pharmacist, and he trusts Percogesic.
Sometimes bandages just don't work. Sometimes bandages just don't fit. Sometimes bandages just won't do. That's when New Skin is there for you. New Skin Liquid Bandage, waterproof, thin and clear. Can your bandage do this? That's when New Skin is there for you.
Take me out to the ball game.
There are triple plays, grand slams, and perfect games. But there's nothing like a spectacular save. Country Time Lemonade, the official sponsor of summer.
I think it's the best time in the world to be a cherry, because now they can top Jell-O pudding sundaes. Cool vanilla, smothered with rich chocolate fudge or caramel pudding. These new Jell-O sundaes, they're really gonna go places.
Jell-O, smile more.
Bad credit.
no credit, or if you've never had credit, the Automotive Credit Company has guaranteed financing. We're the financing specialists. We've helped thousands of people finance cars. People just like you. People who thought it couldn't be done. We have tons of cars to choose from. Pick out your car. We'll get it financed. Guaranteed. Call the Automotive Credit Company today at 1-888-OK-LOAN-1 and get guaranteed financing.
Jonathan Uhas on KARE 11 News.
Why do I have Aflac insurance on top of my regular health insurance? Because she throws like a boy and dances like an angel. Because we've shared the same heartbeat. And because Aflac helps cover what other insurance doesn't. If I'm sick, Aflac even provides cash to help pay bills. So why do I have Aflac? Because I have her. Aflac supplemental insurance. Without it, no insurance is complete.
Today, a mechanic in Seattle and a secretary in Oslo began falling in love. While two jewelry designers in LA got their first order from a boutique in Argentina. Sharon and John Miller avoided a fight by getting the directions ahead of time. Melissa Hernandez got a better job with a better paycheck. And today, Mark Lyons found a bigger house and not a moment too soon. Snap.com.
Do you need fast allergy relief? Then you need the power of Zyrtec. Prescription Zyrtec starts working fast and lasts 24 hours. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. To learn more about Zyrtec, ask your doctor or pharmacist. So when you need fast allergy relief, remember the power of Zyrtec.
This is Propecia, a pill that might interest you. Talk to your doctor and call 1-888-5-MERC-9 to see if you're eligible for a $10 rebate certificate. Propecia. There's no reason to wait.
With AT&T, there are so many ways to communicate, and now, one powerful way to control it all. Introducing AT&T Personal Network, now with AT&T Online Customer Service. Sign up at att.com to bring together your calling card calls, wireless calls, and long-distance calls from home for just 10 cents a minute. And with AT&T Online Customer Service, you're in control of every part of your AT&T account online. Get AT&T Personal Network at the power of E. Sign up at att.com or call.
What color are your teeth? New Arm & Hammer Advanced White Toothpaste whitens your teeth with just one tube. Our whitening guide proves you can go from here to here. Arm & Hammer, whiter teeth, one tube, guaranteed.
Imagine feeling this kind of fitness in your skin. Introducing Noxzema Skin Fitness Face Wash. With stimulating microbe beads, it actively draws out impurities so your skin feels cleansed, toned, alive. This is new Noxzema Skin Fitness Face Wash. Feel fitness within every inch of your skin.
Playing for pride. Playing for team. Playing for country. Golf's ultimate challenge, the Ryder Cup, this September on NBC.
Where will you be when your children find their life's passion? Your dreams change. So have we. Now Dean Witter and Morgan Stanley have joined to provide a world of investment advice on a personal level. The world will change. But at Morgan Stanley Dean Witter, we will always measure success, one investor at a time.
Wimbledon tennis wear. For the way you live and play. A winning combination of then and now. Active sport or classic style. Wimbledon, where excellence is a tradition.
The Acura RL has distinctive styling to appeal to your elegant side. A performance-tuned suspension to satisfy your assertive side. And a sophisticated front and side airbag system to protect both sides. The 1999 RL from Acura.
To be the best takes strength, speed, endurance. Now the best way to cure athlete's foot has it all. New Lamisil AT. Strength. Full prescription strength to stop the itching and burning. Speed. These take 4 weeks of treatment to kill the fungus. Only Lamisil AT cures athlete's foot with just 1 week's use. Endurance. A study showed most users were still athlete's foot free 3 whole months later. Get it all in new Lamisil AT. The best way to cure athlete's foot.
Hey everybody, I'm Bob and I'm stupid.
No, nobody here is stupid, Bob.
You guys know about the internet, right? Everybody's getting rich. We made this commercial. We'll spend $2 million to air it one time. We were gonna be rich. Millions of hits on the website. It was huge. What happened? The site crashed. I forgot to warn the web guys.
Oh, that was stupid, Bob.
Hey, pass the Arbor Mist?
No way. This is our drink.
How about Best Dive gets an Arbor Mist?
You can do better than that.
Arbor Mist, peach Chardonnay, strawberry white Zinfandel.
Now that deserves an Arbor Mist. Maybe two.
Great tasting wine, a splash of fruit. Can't resist the mist.
Why do I have Aflac insurance on top of my regular health insurance? Because she throws like a boy and dances like an angel. Because we've shared the same heartbeat. And because Aflac helps cover what other insurance doesn't. If I'm sick, Aflac even provides cash to help pay bills. So why do I have Aflac? Because I have her. Aflac supplemental insurance. Without it, no insurance is complete.
What a buy. Let's get to the airport and bring this beauty back to the gallery.
Exactly. Uh-oh. And we didn't rent from Hertz?
Not exactly.
Look at our painting! And you don't have a covered return center like Hertz! Not exactly.
Only Hertz has a covered return center to protect you and your belongings.
We interrupt this program to bring you a KARE 11 News special report.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Pat Miles. We are going to take you live now to Carlton County Sheriff Dave Sebo. He is holding a news conference with what he calls important new information about the Katie Poyer case. Let's join that news conference in progress now.
Cody, sorry. Can you pull that Omni up this way a little bit? That's great. Thanks, man.
What is it?
It's an Omni light.
Now, are we ready?
Right here.
We have broken into programming for a news conference to be held by Carlton County Sheriff Dave Sebo. He is the gentleman you see right now on your screen. Yesterday, he told reporters he expected to reveal some new and important information about the Katie Poyer case. Katie, as you may recall, is still missing, and the man accused of kidnapping her made a court appearance this afternoon. The sheriff has said that the investigation is proceeding. He is meeting now with media, who he told to come and to plan to stay late. Let's join that conference now.
The first one is Donald Alvin Bloom is being taken by federal authorities to Duluth for arraignment now on charges of possessing firearms when having previously been convicted of a felon. He will appear in federal court this afternoon. Second thing is we're asking people that may have seen a black 1989 Ford extended cab pickup truck in the area of Moose Lake in the week of May 23rd, 1999, that they please call the Carleton County Sheriff's Office at the tip numbers. We are interested in talking with anyone that may have seen this truck in rural parts of the county near Moose Lake. The tip numbers are 1-888-424-1935. The other number is 218-384-9135. The third thing I have involves the search yesterday. Yesterday there was a search conducted at the Bloom property. As a result of that search, human remains were recovered. Those remains are going to be analyzed by forensic scientists to determine the identity of those remains.
Sheriff, can you
I
describe
hate to
those
ask
remains?
this. Yes?
Can you describe those remains?
No, I cannot.
Sheriff, there was one report that the human remains that were found there may be some indication that they've been there for a substantial period of time. Do you have anything that would indicate how long they may have been on the property?
I don't know. There was an anthropologist down there, but that's not a question that was asked or answered.
And just to clarify, they were found yesterday?
They were found on I forget what the day is. Thursday?
Thursday.
Tuesday and Wednesday they were found.
Where on the property were they found?
I can't answer that.
Can you describe them at all?
No, I will not.
Can you describe the...
Do you think they are Katie Poyer?
I have no idea. Until we get some kind of expert forensics people to take a look at this material, I can't comment on what it is or what it may contain or what it may result. I just don't know at this point.
Is it DNA testing? Is that the main?
That may be one of the things.
When will we hear?
Were they all in one spot?
I can't answer that right now.
When was the family notified about this?
Last night.
What was their reaction to you?
Relief, but tempered with still they don't know. They still have a daughter missing.
What would the process be of trying to link these remains to Katie? I mean, if it's DNA testing, where would you get DNA from?
Well, DNA can be extracted from almost anything human. And we would base the DNA test against things like blood from her parents or hair samples from her or things like that. We've been able to do that already through other methods to get samples of hers.
How on an immediate look do you know that those are human remains?
I didn't. We had an anthropologist look at it.
He was the one who determined that they were human remains?
Yes.
Sheriff, any other evidence found yesterday, anything from clothing to earrings, anything at all?
No, not that I'm aware of.
What about the federal charges? You said this afternoon he'll be in court up there.
He's going to be arraigned at 3 o'clock in Duluth in federal court.
And those are weapons charges?
Those are weapons charges. As a convicted felon, he cannot possess weapons.
How many weapons did he have?
I don't know. ATF is still working on that.
Will that case be prosecuted parallel to this one, or after, or before, or what?
I guess I can't answer that. That's up to the court and the prosecutors.
Will he be returning here then, or staying?
He will be returning here.
Where were the weapons found?
I can't answer that right now.
Is he on his way up there now?
Yes, he is.
Where were those weapons found?
I can't answer that.
How many charges, federal charges, are being brought against?
One, as I understand it right now.
Can you say whether or not the remains were burned?
I won't answer that.
Can you talk about any efforts made to conceal those remains?
At this point, no.
They close to his house, or?
I can't answer that.
But they were found on the property?
They were on the Bloom property.
Were they discovered by a cadaver dog?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
Were they discovered by the backhoe, the excavating equipment?
I can't answer that either.
Do you consider this a major break for you in the case? Can you talk a little bit further about the actual search for Katie Poyer and what this does for your investigation?
Well, it doesn't change the focus of the investigation. We still have Katie Poyer missing, and that doesn't change. It's just another piece of evidence that we have to have processed by the experts and find out what they can tell us. if anything.
Have you asked Poyer's family for anything like dental records or anything?
Oh, sure. That's something that you do as a part of the investigation. That was done early on.
Sheriff, does it give you a basis in and of itself for a murder charge?
I guess I don't know at this point. I have to wait to see what evaluation we get out of the evidence.
At this juncture, Sheriff, you don't know whether it's a male or a female, or whether it's young or old, or any of that stuff.
I do not. All I got was that this is human remains.
Can you tell whether or not it's the remains of just one person or perhaps more?
Don't know.
What's the earliest that you might have any new information from the lab?
I can't even predict that. Scientific tests run on their own time, and I just don't know at this point.
Do you know about their earliest evidence tests, when they're going to be out?
No, I don't.
Where are the remains being taken to be analyzed?
The Crime Bureau at St. Paul.
Sheriff, maybe you said this earlier, but could you just again say where the bones were found and how they were?
I can't answer that. Just on the Bloom property.
Can you categorize how significant, how big or small the amount was found?
No, I guess I better not answer that right now.
Was it a body?
I don't want to answer that right now.
Are you done searching the Bloom property? The lab
At this point, yes. At this point, we're done searching Bloom property. If we develop some other lead or some other investigative information that leads us back to a property that has to be searched, we'll go search.
Sheriff, at this point, can you tell us anything about his movements that you've been able to document after the abduction, but before his arrest?
I'd rather not get into that right now.
I mean, if it'd be helpful if people would know if they saw it or whatever.
That's part of why we're asking people to, if they saw a black truck, like I gave the description, and they saw it in that time frame, we're asking them to call.
During the week of the abduction?
Yes.
Yes. Did you say that had, did you say anything about the driver, the license plate on that?
No, I did not.
Are you looking for one?
Well, we have been listening to Carleton County Sheriff Dave Sebo, who called a news conference this afternoon to talk to reporters about what could turn out to be a major development in the Katie Poyer case. She is the young woman who was abducted from a Moose Lake convenience store. Specifically, the sheriff announced that human remains had been uncovered yesterday and also on Tuesday during a search of Donald Blum's trailer home, which was in fact removed from its foundation, where authorities moved in and began to search the entire area, in fact digging underneath the foundation. The sheriff was not specific about what was found, what human remains were found, but he did say that that material is being sent to the crime lab in St. Paul and will be analyzed specifically for DNA information. So we will keep you up to date on what they in fact find out. In the meantime, he did announce 2 tip numbers. He said anyone who had any information about a black pickup truck that was in the rural areas of Moose Lake during the period of Katie Poyer's abduction is asked to call authorities with any information they may have. I want to put those numbers up for you now. The first number is 1-888-424-1935. He also gave another number, 218-384-9135. So anyone with any information is asked to call the Sheriff's Department with that specific details of what they may have seen. In the meantime, Donald Blum has been charged with a federal firearm charge. He was apparently found with firearms. He is a convicted felon, so of course that would be a federal charge against him. We will have all of the details of the latest developments in this case coming up tonight at 5, 6, and 10, and we will see you back here then.
This has been a KARE 11 News special report. Stay tuned for further details.
Start protecting yourself for the Lyme disease season.
Lyme disease is a big problem around here. Last spring, I picked up Lyme disease. I couldn't prevent it then, but now you could.
Lymerix is the first vaccine to prevent Lyme disease. Lymerix is for people 15 to 70 and is given in 3 doses on a 0, 1, and 12-month schedule. Ask your doctor about Lymerix. Lymerix may be associated with local injection site reactions, including redness and swelling, flu-like symptoms, joint and muscle pain.
I didn't have early symptoms, so I didn't know I had Lyme disease. Now I'm being treated for serious health problems.
If left untreated, Lyme disease can lead to potentially serious joint or neurological conditions. Ask your doctor about Lymerix and begin building protection now.
I'm making sure my family starts getting their vaccinations now.
To ensure optimal protection against Lyme disease, it's important you receive all 3 doses of Lymerix. Get vaccinated now and begin building protection right away. Call your doctor about Lymerix now.
These people claim they were touched by real-life angels on the next hard copy.
And I heard this voice shout at me, "Let go."
And his out-of-control car corrects itself. Amazing stories of divine intervention that make even die-hard skeptics believers, and how you too can connect with your own heavenly companion. Then,
people have to say enough is enough.
what some say the government isn't doing to make deadly railroad crossings safer on the next hard copy.
Hard copy, Thursday at 4:30 on KARE 11.
In a situation like this, there are certain things you could use. But nothing else matters unless you have what you need most. That's why 4 out of 5 of the world's largest companies rely on CompuWare. What do you need most? CompuWare, people and software for business applications.